Alright, welcome everybody. This is Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. Right now, we have a battle between 1 million Roman generals, 50 artillery Shermans, and 15,000 modern dudes. The artillery Shermans and modern dudes are going to be on the same team together, while they're all going to be fighting the Roman generals. There's going to be 1 million Roman generals against this modern army. If you guys want to see the stats of these characters, quickly put that up on screen. So you got the modern dude, which has 350 health. These are, of course, custom, obviously. Has 100 damage, increased attack speed, increased attack range, high accuracy, but since they take bursts, their rate of fire isn't the highest possible, but it's still pretty good for this. And then you have went to the wrong section there, artillery Shermans, which have ridiculous damage output, half the health of a normal Sherman, increased damage, slower attack speed, really high attack range, higher impact force, higher splash damage, and higher splash damage radius, with an added buff to their accuracy, as you can see here. So that is what this Roman general army is going up against. So I expect the modern army to lose. That's kind of my little guess. But at the same time, because of the firepower of the modern army, they might be able to just mow them down before they even get close. So let's see how this goes. Here are the 1 million Roman generals, as you can see directly ahead of me. These guys are relatively new troops. Then again, when this is recorded, maybe it's new when I recorded this, but maybe it's now an old unit by now. Who knows? But at this time of recording, these are relatively new units. These units, for what I know, are stronger. They're around the same strength as the Spartans, arguably. Actually, I think from the stats they are a bit stronger. They have similar AI. They might be faster. I'm not totally sure, but that would make sense since I believe these guys are from an earlier period than the Spartans. So it makes sense that their tactics and other movements and whatnot would be superior to the Spartans. That would make sense. They also do have armor compared to the Spartans, who have nothing on basically. So that could also give them a major advantage there. I'm not sure if that actually gives them the armor stats like tanks and whatnot. Maybe it gives them a different stat. I'm not totally sure about that. I can't go into the code and check that. So maybe one day we'll find out in a different way. But nevertheless, 1 million Roman generals versus the 15,000 strong modern army, or at least as modern as I can get it. Again, here are the modern troops, just basic American assault troops that I've kitted out with modified weapons, as you will see in a little bit, and Shermans with modified cannons, which you will again see in a little bit. I should have already spoken about this in the earlier period. So, now that we've gotten all that down, let's get this battle on the road. Oh yeah, that's sick. Alright, let me do a little time lapse real quick. Do some cinematic shots. I'll be right back. Alright. Let's see how the battle has progressed so far. So it looks like they have... Wow, the Romans have only killed 5 of the modern dudes. Probably from this left flank over here. It looks like they're able to use the hills to their advantage and actually use them for cover before they end up charging over this hill. Fortunately, they kind of get cut down immediately after this point, though. And it looks like these modern dudes just keep pushing past, kind of getting in their range. As you can see, this guy is probably getting hit a little bit. See how much health he has. Oh, let's go. Come on, get some kills in, get some kills in. Okay, I'll stop. It looks like he's actually perfectly fine, but there are like little blood pools starting to form and everything. Just an absolute massacre. Look at them just rolling down the hill. Just charging over their dead allies. Kinda gruesome, not gonna lie. But hey, these modern dudes keep pushing up, and that's kind of a risk for them, because the second they get over these hills, I mean, that shortens the distance by a lot. I mean, they are mowing them down, don't get me wrong. But there's only like a few meters distance between them. So it's a very risky move they're doing there. But it looks like it paid off, because that's the end of the left flank. Alright, let me hurry up, get to the right flank before it all dies. Basically the same thing happening over here in terms of, you know, Roman losses. Modern technology is just too strong for them at this point, I guess. Absolutely destroying them. Only this small patch of troops left, and that's probably like, what, 200 of them gone in an instant like that. And that is the end of the fight. Jeez, that did not take long. How long is the recording? 7 minutes. 7 minutes of recording this battle. It's already done. Most battles that are like 1 million troops usually take way longer than that. So I might have tweaked these guys a little stronger than I expected. Didn't expect them to absolutely wreck the Romans that badly, but turns out I was wrong. You can see there's just mounds and mounds of these guys all over the place. I don't even know if there's any even formation of a hill in here. What if I'm like, nope, won't even let me like, oh, well, kind of will. Nevertheless, I mean, it's nothing but war here. Tons and tons of blood puddles, it's just ridiculous.